a young, strong, powerful, well-rounded heavyweight like Gabriel Gonzaga is going to pose a lot of questions for Randy Couture, and we're going to get some answers when those two fight.
Later in the show, we'll go inside Extreme Couture, where the 44-year-old champion prepares to prove that he has only just begun. And up next, it's over to Ludlow, Massachusetts, where Gabriel Gonzaga is training for the fight of his life.
Ludlow, Massachusetts, there's nothing out there, so there's no distractions. There's no party life in Ludlow, Massachusetts.
I came here because my partner was here already, and we built a team link, and I came to get ready to fight in the UFC.
I don't know if you guys know, but Gabriel is fighting in August 25th.
Ludlow is a really small town, and everybody, every single person of this town is expecting Gabriel bring the belt to here.
Esse espaço está separado.
The space between the Brazilian and the American flag is reserved because we want to make a link in the Brazilian flag and the American flag, and the link is going to be the belt of the UFC.
Lutar com Randy.
To fight Randy Couture, I'm training a lot, man. I'm not stopping, because I know that he will come, to take this fight for 5 rounds, and that's not going to be any problem for me.
His improvement day by day was like kind of scary for me because I never see anything like that. Sometimes I have to call him up and say, hey, you need some days off because he's working so hard. And I keep telling him, hey, look, you have to like back off a little bit. And he keep calling me, hey, let's do something else.
He's got the heart of a lion, and the heart of a lion is you never give up, okay? You will never give up. And against Randy Couture, he will never give up. Randy Couture is going to have the fight of his life.
When you think of the UFC, you think of Randy Couture. So to train for him, you have to be very, very smart. So what we're doing is making sure Gabriel doesn't put himself in a position where Randy can capitalize on it and do what he does well. So we're working on things that will negate what he does well. Randy's got a few habits that he does, and I don't want to give it away, that we've been watching. And what we've been doing is trying to capitalize on a few things that we've seen.
I have no idea what fatal flaw that would be that he's going to exploit that nobody else has to this point. I'm anxious to learn what that is.
What we try to do as a team is make everything flow together so that his wrestling ability is strong, his jiu-jitsu ability is just off the charts, so we don't worry about that, and so his boxing ability. So what we're trying to do is cohesively put everything together so he's a very well-rounded fighter. Gabriel has very, very heavy hands. If he hits you, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna be very powerful, and he's just a naturally heavy-handed, more powerful striker than Randy.
The other coaches are talking to me about him. Hey, look, I never seen him so strong. He's really explosive. When he hits, you're gonna fall. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy another bag. He just destroyed the whole structure of the top of the bag. I think this will be Randy's head.
He's big, he's fast, he's explosive, he's got devastating knockout strikes. Gabriel Gonzaga is about as scary a heavyweight as you can get.
I've gotten where I've gotten by taking every single guy seriously. There's no easy fights in this game. He's not going to be easy. Obviously, he's demonstrated he's got some great stand-up skills, but that's not what he's known for. He's known as a submission guy, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and that poses some interesting problems for me as a wrestler who wants to put a guy on his back.
Randy Couture is a very smart fighter, you know, and we can respect what he says. He knows Gabriel's, you know, abilities. He knows that Gabriel's a heavy hand. If Gabriel hit him, he's going to the ground. You know, if the fight go to the ground, that's what Gabriel wants to be. It's going to be finished, over. Gabriel's going to tap him out.
Com certeza.
For sure, my best weapon is my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills. I have been working with this for a while. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and I'm going to tap him out. Junior Williams is my wrestling coach, and he's helping me a lot, teaching me how to take down people, and the most important is, you know, learning how to defend the takedown. That's what Randy Couture do best, and we are working a lot on this.